Hello, my babies. Mama Lou here with your weekly. And yes, we're already in the third week of August. So we're going to do an oracle pull and we're going to do some tarot. And we're going to do a little bit of follow-up with in-between tarot so that we can see how to best progress this week. But yeah, so this could be your sun, your moon, your rising, your Venus. This is for all my water babies. So this is going to be messages from the Undine spirit. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, if you're watching your big three, if you have friends and family, all that good stuff. Please remember that this is a collective reading, so please take what resonates, leave what does not. My reading should be confirmation or a little bit of assistance to kind of make sure you're on the right path. That's how I do them. Please be sure to do all the YouTube things, the likes, the shares, the subscribes, and feel free to check me out on TikTok if you would like to do that. All right, let's see what we got. All right, the Golem. So overall energy is a close friend acts on your behalf. All right, I'm getting two messages off of this, so take which one it feels like for you. The first one that I'm getting here is that it feels a little bit like someone is either taking your power or siphoning off some of your power and almost like taking like the lead when you should be speaking for yourself. Like this feels like it could be in a way of where, did I ask you to do that for me? No, I did not. This could be your boss speaking for you. This could be a friend speaking for you, your partner speaking for you, where they feel like, I think maybe that they're doing you a favor or a service, but it is, ill-placed is kind of the energy that I'm really getting here. So if you're getting those kind of energy, if you're getting those kind of vibes, make sure that you express yourself and then you can say, oh no, yes, could you, give someone my number, or could you do, in a positive way, like, yes, give them my number. Yes, I'd like you to recommend me for this position. No, I don't want you to be a go-between between me and my partner, playing both sides. Like whatever way this is working for you this week, just kind of keep an eye on it. But it feels like someone's trying to be your mouthpiece this week. The other thing that I'm getting here is that in a different note, a close friend acts on your behalf. This might be something along the lines of someone coming to you with true and honest concerns. And this is them coming to you so that they can, help you through a situation. Maybe you're a little low right now. Maybe they just do a check-in on you. Maybe, or this could be vice versa, where you're doing it for someone else. Like, maybe someone's having a hard time financially and you make them dinner or something along those lines. So however that resonates, it could be also, giving assistance where you're able. And I know we all have, limitations to what we're able to do, but it could be you doing an act on someone's behalf just because you want to, or just because you feel called to. So listen to your intuition a little bit, listen to your gut on that whole thing, because that's kind of what I'm getting there. All right, let's get some tarot cards, but that's kind of the overall arching energy that's coming up this week. So take it how it resonates in your life. But it may or may not be positive. You just got to keep an eye out for you, because I'm not getting one way or the other. Okay, the first card that came out is Strength. Yeah. And this may come in when I was talking about, like someone, like it's almost feels like a little bit of a Budinsky in your business, and they think that they know best. They speak on your behalf, like they're just like playing your white knight in this moment. And you're like, hey, I didn't need that. I can handle myself. I can take care of myself. Strength. Okay. We're in Leo season as well. So you've already, you the best. You have worked through your little picadillo, whatever those idiosyncrasies that you have. You know who you are. You don't need someone to fix you or to speak for you because they think they can articulate it better, or they think that you're too weak to do it yourself. Or maybe in the past you've been a little bit more standoffish, or maybe you haven't been very bold. This week is kind of like you being like, maybe that's how I was before, but I've been through some stuff now. I've been through a major learning curve. I've done some work internally, and I know my own strengths. And I've even addressed my weaknesses, and I've turned them into strengths. So I am my own best friend. I am acting on my own behalf. I don't need you to do that for me. That kind of energy. This also is about you being brave. Like I said, maybe you are someone who's a little bit more, it takes a lot for someone to push you, for you to blow up, whatever. I understand. But this is you also being brave enough to set boundaries so that you don't get to that point, and that people treat you the way you deserve to be treated, and you treat people the way they deserve to be treated. It's kind of you speaking up for yourself. You're being like, this is my area. If you want to come into my area, this is how you're going to treat me. It's very nice in here, once you make it in. But, it's kind of like the club, like you act up, you're getting kicked out kind of energy. Okay. Yeah. Cause then you got the 3 wands, because it feels like you are about ready to take your next step in your journey somehow. Like it feels like you are, like you've done the learning. Like I said, you've done the work here, and it's like, you've educated yourself, you've done the research, you've looked at it from all the angles, you've decided if this was something that was from, your heart space. Does it make you excited? Does it make you passionate? And it feels like it's time for you to start your journey. This might be I'm going to just put it out there this week. Could be. Maybe that's what you've been working on so hard, to really gain your courage, to gain some, I don't know, like really raise up your self-esteem, some self-love and acceptance, and an attitude of, hey, I can do anything I put my mind to. This is pulling me this direction. I think it's time for me to go to sea. I think it's time for me to get out there in those waters and see how I sail, is that kind of energy. Really cool. So whatever you guys got going on, that's very exciting. And sometimes, it can make you a little nervous or a little anxious, but you got to do it. You got to take that leap. You got to just put your foot out there. I don't know, step out on a limb. I don't know, but it very much feels like whatever is calling you right now, it feels very much like a calling, a pulling, anything like that. Yeah. And then you got the High Priestess. You got 2 major arcanas this week, you guys. Yeah. You gotta have no limiting beliefs. You need to be able to, like I was saying, that you've looked into this, you've thought about it, you've meditated on it, you've researched it. You are prepared to the max. Okay? You're prepared. The only thing holding you up, like when people say they're gonna go skydiving and then they're up on the thing and you're just like, like you've done all the work, you went through flight class, you did what, I don't know what people do, but like that kind of energy. And it's like you're right there, and it's like, come on. It's that kind of energy. And what I think is interesting, maybe that's why this came up too, a close friend acts on your behalf. You know how your first jump, you got a partner on your back for your, like skydiving thing, and they just count. They just go 1, 2, 3, and then they're jumping, and you don't really, you're there, you prepared, you're standing on there, you got your pack on, all that stuff. It just feels like there's a bit of hesitation this week, that you gotta just get over those nerves. You just gotta, so maybe this is someone that you've been wanting to date. Maybe this is, starting something where you're putting yourself out there, like, a YouTube channel or a blog or making TikToks or going live or any of those things. Anything that's kind of just making you be like, I don't know, can I do this? No doubts. No doubts. You've looked at it from all the angles, just like the High Priestess is able to. And you can, you. You wouldn't have put in all this research, all this effort, all this energy into something if it wasn't something you really wanted to do, because you were following your intuition, you were following your gut, you were following, your higher self, the universe, your guides, whatever this is you trusting in that this week. The last card is trust yourself. Trust yourself that you know how to sail. Trust yourself that you've done the work and that you've incorporated all the stuff and all the good, dark, I don't think of it as good or bad. It's all you, and you're perfect just as you are. So it's one of those things, but it's incorporating all those things together, seeing any weakness and turning it into a strength, and any strength, making sure that you're not getting too, over the top with it. This is about you actually coming into alignment with all parts of yourself, your higher self, your subconscious, like your lizard brain, and then, your physical body and the things that you manifest into your reality. All very amazing stuff. Really super cool. All right, so what we're going to do is we are going to pull an in-between tarot card just to kind of show like a progression of how can I navigate from this energy to this energy, okay? For this week, what kinds of things can I focus on to get me through this week, to make it the best week I can possibly have, to work with the energies that are around me, all that kind of stuff. So we're just going to get a card for that. The last group had like 2 come out, so that was fun. All right, you got 2 as well. Yeah. Okay, I think this is interesting. The Emperor in the in-between tarot, it goes the Emperor to the Hierophant. Yeah, this is you leveling up. This is you going from, I don't know, if it was like a ranking system, like you're moving up the ranks, or maybe you're moving up in your business, or maybe you're going from a place of seeing things like the world getting bigger to you because you're going on this adventure. You're trying these things, you're following and trusting yourself, and you know that the universe is going to catch you, and the universe wouldn't pull you somewhere if it didn't feel you were ready. You know what I mean? That kind of energy, because the Emperor to the Hierophant is, being able to communicate between not just this physical world, like the Emperor, who's very this plane of existence and stability and all that amazing stuff you guys know with the anyways. But then the Hierophant, who is like the bridge between worlds. And maybe this is you, like I said, a bridge between you and your higher self, you and the universe, your past to now, your relationships then to who you are now and how you want to conduct yourself, the boundaries that you didn't used to set, but now here you are setting nice, strong boundaries. Because, the Emperor is really good about, they've learned how to create boundaries. They've learned how to respect themselves and respect others. And they're pretty powerful because of that. They're just so sturdy and strong and brave and trusting. All those amazing things. Because then you got the 2 of Cups to the 3 of Cups. Yeah. This is you going from that singular, okay, it's just me and my higher self, to going out into the world, having this adventure, and letting that world come to you. Like, enjoying other people, enjoying new experiences, meeting people. Like, you can't stay in hermit mode forever. You can't stay in I'm just going to self-develop until you create an echo chamber of yourself. You need to explore the world. You need to allow the universe to bring things into your life. All that kind of stuff. That's kind of the energy that I'm really getting here. Because it looks like a celebration is at hand. And it could just be, you decide to go on, let's say you decided to put yourself out there, go on a date. You've been burned in the past. You did all that healing. You found out, where you needed to have stronger boundaries, or how you needed to speak up more, or, or just being more honest with who you are and what you want, and being okay with setting that standard, like that kind of thing. Because it goes from, in this one, it goes from 2 to 3 cups, which is just like, it's going to just bring more people into your life. So let's say you did decide to go and start dating again. Then maybe you hang out with them. It's great. But then they also have friends. And then you like, it just feels like an expansion, but it takes that first step is really what I'm getting. Really super cool. Well, my water babies, I hope that this was helpful. Thank you to the Undine spirits for bringing this message to us, but I'll put this down in the description as well so you can kind of have a think on it this week. But yeah, I hope that was good. I will talk to you guys next week. Bye-bye.